To the season, into the World Cup with England, banging in the goals for United all season long, and with that we've got a wonderful player again.
Yeah, I'll be very honest with Marcus about Marcus. So I want to see Marcus.
Everybody's got their phones out now, putting the light on. It's something they do before a lot of games actually here in Australia, making it an entertainment. It's a show, isn't it?
As you can see, teams are out. It's been, should we say, a little bit damp in Perth, so much so there have been multiple pitch inspections before the game itself in places. United and Villa, two familiar opponents, 3 times they played each other last season.
Running, and more importantly for forwards, they've been scoring goals. We said it doesn't happen very often in the Premier League where you're occupied by 2 forwards.
With an anti-racism message. Well, it's the final at the stadium. In terms of corner towards that far post. Where's that going to ricochet? It ricochets out for a corner on the other side. McGinn was involved. Jadon Sancho, who's another player who's back to Bruno Fernandes.
Nearly good at set pieces and set piece deliveries. Then you just
in towards Ings. Goes down there, Watkins, but nothing doing from our referee, who has a decent position. Went down a little bit easily, perhaps.
He might have done.
It was command at Villa, might have expected better. Bruno Fernandes. It's quite deep. Maguire, that's a great save. Martinez to his left-hand side. Didn't have long to react. Another. Who knows? Maybe more to come. Ramsey. Nice turn by Cash, though. Cash goes for goal as well, and that whistles just wide of the far post. It's a good strike. Foot in from Donny van der Beek. Forward here, United. Sancho goes for goal, and that's a decent save, and then hacked away, and the player's slipping and sliding in and around that 6-yard. Rashford steaming up the left-hand side. Rashford just chops inside and wins the free kick from the foul by Ramsey.
Yeah, not for the first.
There's this Fernandes who chips it towards Martial. Martial up against Cash. Rashford training. Literally a walk away. That's through to Anthony Martial from Rashford. Martial gets it. Oh, that flag goes up for offside against Martial as he made that run. He got it back to Bruno Fernandes, and I suppose Bruno in the Aston Villa squad. Oh, it's gone in a bit strong there. McGinn on Martial from behind. Unnecessary, really. He certainly felt that.
He is no nonsense. The forwards that you'd be worried about running into the space behind and not being able to get back.
What happened last season, really? We also knocked Villa out of the cup. You might remember that 1-0 Scott McTominay. Which I must say, I'm quite good at remembering games, and I've got clips it towards Fernandes, and now Martial's about to pull the. Ings waits in the centre. Watkins, clever feet towards Ings. Sancho. But against Cash again. Shaw on the overlap. Shaw with the ball in, and Sancho scores. Well played, Luke Shaw. He picks out Jadon Sancho, and Sancho has really made his mark on this tour. That's his 3rd goal of the tour, and United lead Villa 1-0.
Now this is all about the endeavour of Luke Shaw to get on that overlap to create.
Oh, Cash with the foul on Rashford. That's
loose centre halves. So there's Morks, stiff.
Alisson and Van Dijk. Oh, was that handball from Ings?
Goal scoring and goal creations.
Well, just a reminder, last season we ended up with a 0 goal difference. And that's astonishing, isn't it, for Manchester United? 0 goal difference.
It's important that you do have that, an understanding.
And he finds Rashford. Rashford goes for goal himself and wide of the near post. He's continuing down that left-hand side. Ings waits in the centre. Cut out by Anthony Martial. And now Fernandes, he was looking. Header from Cash. Back to plenty of options here. Fernandes outside of his boot. Sancho in there again. And he puts his hands to his head because a little bit of better control.
Say that United have done really well in terms of winning the ball back.
Fernandes helps it on again. Rashford and Diego Carlos, and you can see that Diego Carlos was simply not going to let Rashford pass by fair means. Rashford's got Martial with him. Rashford again drills it across the face of Sancho, makes the run. Rashford waits in the centre. Here's Marcus Rashford, and it ricochets in off Cash. A bizarre goal. Sancho to Rashford, ricocheted off Cash. It'll probably go down as an own goal, and United have a second before half-time.
We spoke about it in the first goal, or for the first goal.
He's in opposition. Here's Coutinho. It's meant for Mings.
The defenders to think about.
Half-time. 21. Here we go then.
Has affected his decision in doing that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I would expect. He is super quick. Now Watkins. Watkins goes for goal. Well, from our position, it looked pretty close, but De Gea didn't seem that worried.
No.
Bailey. A little step over. Bailey goes for goal. Brilliant strike. Instant impact from the half-time substitute. Leon Bailey steaming up the right-hand side. Little step over and found the corner. Villa back in it. 2-1.
Yeah, really good goal. Can't take anything away from Leon Bailey.
Short. He's done it once, Bailey. This time he plays it on the overlap to Cash, and he couldn't let the ball run. Well, from a neutral point of view, and now Delot at the right-hand side. Any normal circumstances, you get a yellow for that, and he's done it a couple of times. Olsen, that's a heavy touch, and he's given it straight to Sancho, and then it's so congested in there and so difficult to play it left-footed. And then that takes a deflection and whistles just over the top. Martial got it away, and the man of the moment, Bailey, was onto it. He struck it pretty well, and then he gives it away. But Villa, hungry, winning it back. McGinn. Again, the ball sort of holds up a little bit there, and then everyone's falling over. It's a bit of a... It's a bit difficult, really. Dangerous ball in. Could have gone anywhere. Luka Dean with his right foot. Thank goodness it was his right foot, because his left, it might have been a problem. It's amazing how the game's changed.
It has changed. Yeah, the momentum is definitely...
Win it, and in the end we decided it'd be better if Liverpool didn't win it. Right on the final day of the season, they stayed up. Martial coming in, well saved Olsen, because it could have been an own goal. Could easily have been an own goal of Ezri Konsa, and Olsen did well.
Great ball. It really was a great ball.
A bit of space around him, options left and right here. That's a bit of a Buendia into the area. Watkins waits. Bailey, brilliant block from the skipper. That was fantastic from Maguire. Bailey has completely transformed this. Come on, Callum Chambers, number 16, and we're looking to get his head on this. De Gea couldn't. I'm not sure anybody got a touch, did they? Konsa was in there as well. I just feared the ball was just going to nest into the corner.
I completely agree. That's what it looked.
He played 49 times for Forest last year in their glorious promotion season. Steaming up the right-hand side, Archer's at the far post. It's not a great ball, in fairness. He's slashed it across the face of the run of Cameron Archer down this left-hand side, but Eric
perhaps start thinking about going long, especially now.
Bailey with the corner, a deep one, and it is headed in. Chambers was in there, and Villa pinched the equaliser right at the end, just as they did when the sides met at Villa Park in January, when United led 2-0 and ended up...
Đây là bửng sáo nha các bạn. Ai muốn đặt hàng thì liên hệ nhá. Rất đẹp. Tuấn đã. Cái đục bán bao tiền một cái hả lời?
Tùy giá.
Đây này.
Được theo bộ.
Một bộ nó bao cái.